There lies a beautiful small town called Karsaniganj, nestled in midst of a lush green forest surrounded by green hills, around 50 kilometers from city of Kampala. A wildlife education sanctuary was being nurtured by the administration for the education purpose of the people. It also housed a section of history, art and culture. There lived a group of enthusiastic students named Emma, Jack, and Lily in a nearby village. They were all in the same class and shared a love for learning and exploring new things. One day, their teacher, Mrs. Johnson, announced that they would be going on a field trip to the town's museum. The news brought excitement to the students' faces as they had never been to a museum before. They imagined seeing ancient artifacts, beautiful paintings, and learning about the history of their town. They couldn't wait for the day to arrive. Finally, the day of the field trip arrived, and the students gathered at the school gate, eager to begin their adventure. A small bus carried many students and Mrs. Johnson through the town, chattering with excitement along the way. As they entered the museum, a whole new world unfolded before their eyes. The vast halls were filled with stunning displays of multiple replicas of forest animals. There were big posters describing the names, habitat and characteristics of animals. Skeletons and bones of many animals were arranged and described. Most attractive was the skull of an elephant with jutting, long tusks, greeting every visitor placed just at the entrance of reception hall. The magnificent skull was encased in a clean glass chamber so that no one could touch it. There was a lifelike replica of a very big crocodile in another chamber, and some artifacts like shoe and hat were there. It was famous that this crocodile once ate a man, and when caught and killed, these shoe and hat were found inside his belly. The children were astonished and frightened to hear this. Another chamber was having a number of alive snakes of vibrant colors and different sizes curling and coiling around branches, stones, etc. Their glass chambers were sealed properly so that snakes cannot escape and pose hazard to human life. They also saw skeletons of impala, giraffe, buffaloes, lion, jackal and other wild animals. A replica of huge tortoise was also kept, which was more than 150 kilograms weight and 200 years old tortoise found in the famous Lake Victoria. Mrs. Johnson guided them through other sections of museum, explaining the significance of the exhibits and encouraging the students to ask questions. The students spent hours exploring the museum, immersing themselves in the wonders of history and art. They were amazed to learn about the rich heritage of their town, the stories behind each artifact, and the creativity of the artists who had captured moments in time. As they neared the end of the trip, Mrs. Johnson gathered the students for a reflection session. She asked each of them to share their favorite exhibit and what they had learned from the experience. Emma eagerly shared her newfound knowledge about wild animals, talking about their size, diet, and the importance of fossils. Jack spoke passionately about the power of art in expressing emotions and the beauty of different art styles throughout history. Lily expressed her appreciation for the diverse cultures represented in the museum and how it broadened her understanding of the world. Mrs. Johnson smiled proudly, seeing how the trip had sparked their curiosity and enriched their understanding of the world around them. She emphasized the importance of learning through experiences and encouraged the students to continue exploring and seeking knowledge. As they left the museum, the students felt a sense of fulfillment. They realized that learning doesn't only happen within the four walls of a classroom but also through real-life experiences. The trip to the museum had opened their eyes to new possibilities and had ignited a thirst for knowledge that would continue to drive them in their educational journey. From that day on, the students became more engaged in their studies, seeking opportunities to explore beyond textbooks and embrace learning through various experiences. They understood that every adventure, whether big or small, had the potential to teach them something new and expand their horizons. And so, the trip to the museum became a treasured memory, reminding them of the joy of discovery and the power of first-hand experiences in igniting a love for learning. It taught them that the world is a vast and fascinating place, waiting to be explored, one field trip at a time.